Hello everybody, welcome back. It is Sunday the 10th of December. It's around 8 o'clock in the morning, so it's actually starting to get light. And I'm on my way to work as usual on a Sunday morning, and it is not raining. So how about that? The ground's nice and dry, my feet are dry, and it's not even cold. I mean, it's not warm, it's December, but it's not got that biting cold that we've had for the last few days. I mean, yesterday, on Saturday, when we had Storm Elin, or Elin, E-L-I-N, blowing in, those winds were quite epic and it brought in so much rain. If you watched my yesterday walking to work vlog, you'll have seen just how wet I got. But as you can see now, everything's nice and dry, the weather's nice and mild, and I'm on my way to work. This is my last actual full working Sunday of the year. I am in work next Sunday and the hours are the same, but it's going to be just a fun session and a play session for the kids. So everybody's just going to have fun and play. So that's going to be cool. And then after that, that'll be my last Sunday until January. But for today, let's just get on with walking. It's so lovely to be walking in weather that is not like super duper windy or pouring with rain. I've just been so sick of all the constant rain the last few days. Been sick of just going out and getting completely soaked to the skin and feeling cold and damp everywhere. But yeah, today's nice. And I've even got a few things ready for Christmas. I've got a couple of presents wrapped up and things ready just to go. So that's going to make everything easier. I'm just getting things ready bit by bit by bit. So by the time actual Christmas comes, everything will be done. You know, preparation. There's some nice trees there, look at that. They've got some nice Christmas trees. I do like outdoor lights and outdoor Christmas trees. I think they all look really pretty. It's also quiet on the roads this morning, isn't it? I know it's Sunday morning, but Dean Square, Dixon Road, the promenade is usually busier than this. But everything's fairly quiet today. I think the quiet off the roads, coupled with how mild the weather is, makes it seem just a little bit different. I think for today's vlog we're going to just carry on walking down the prom, because the other day I did Warbrick Hill Road as a Streets of Blackpool video, so I don't think I'm going to walk down there again, because you've already virtually walked down there with me. Well, I really walked down there, you just followed me down there as you watched the video. Look at that little sandwich shop on the corner. I got a butty from there a few months ago. It was really nice. Well, probably about a year ago now. Time passes by so quick. I find that as I get older, the time seems to pass by quicker. I mean, I know time just passes by at the same pace, obviously, but as you get older, it certainly seems to pass by quicker. Because I think of things that have happened and I just think, oh, that was like a few months ago, and I think, no, wait, it was a year ago or 2 years ago. And in my head sometimes I still think of the 80s as like my recent past, and I'm like, nah, the 80s are definitely not the recent past. I mean, even the 90s aren't the recent past anymore. I mean, the 80s now, they're like proper history past, aren't they, if you think about it? It's weird how I mean, I'm not even that old, I'm not a youngster, but I'm not even that old, but part of my life and my youth, people would think of that era as like proper historically in the past. Although with us all living through 2020, we've all lived through an important part of history, haven't we? We've all lived through a global pandemic and a coronation, so yeah, we've actually all existed through important marks in history that will actually be properly recorded. It's definitely starting to get lighter now. I think the lack of storm clouds has made it lighter a lot earlier. Because just at this where I live at the moment, we're not getting a ton of daylight. As you can see now, it's after 8 o'clock, it's around 8:10 in the morning, and it's still mostly dark. It's starting to get light, but it's still mostly dark. If I just swing over there, you can kind of see the light coming up. But it's probably going to be going on 9 o'clock in the morning when it's properly light, and depending on the weather it can start to get dark around 3:30 in the afternoon. I mean, the last few days it definitely did, because it was so dull and cloudy. By 3:30 in the afternoon it was just starting to get dark, and it was just flipping depressing. I much prefer the summers when it's like, it never seems to get properly dark, it's the opposite. We have a tram going past. I mean, when we have those glorious summer months, even if we don't have any nice hot weather, it's light until around 10 o'clock in the evening, and then it never seems to get thoroughly pitch dark, and it starts to get light 5 AM in the morning, or even before that, I don't know. But yeah, I much prefer that time of the year. If I was super duper rich, I'd move around with the sun. I'd spend my winters in Australia, and because it'd be summer over there, and I'd spend my summers somewhere equally nice and hot. And I'd also like to go and live in Svalbard for a few months of the year. Those months where it never gets dark, where they have the midnight sun, it just stays light all the time. That'd be brilliant. So lovely on the prom this morning, isn't it? But guys, we're going past now the new Hackett site, and there's pretty much nothing going on here. Look, that piano's still there. That's never got moved, that was that old piano that got pulled out of the Hackett's, and there it still is there. And if we walk across the actual site now, there's nothing going on down there. A couple of vans parked on inside. Maybe there's going to be some building going on, but as it stands, it's just pretty much the same as it was when they finished pulling it down. And of course, those of you that have been with me for a while, you'll know that I did record most of that demolition. I had a full series on it. What I did, I came back most days in the first parts. So if you want to watch the new Hackett's demolition, you can find the playlist in my channel. I've got a few demolition playlists. I've done a few through the last few years. Look at the cliffs, guys. Look how lovely that hotel is. Well, I'm sorry if I don't sound so lively this morning. I am kind of super tired. I couldn't sleep last night, so I got up around 2:30 in the morning. And yeah, I'm just a bit on the tired side. You know, I guess we're all tired at this time of the year. Anyway, I am going to end this little video now. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for sticking with it all the way to the end. And yeah, I shall see you all very soon in the next one. Goodbye.